backcountry is one of life's truly unique and awesome experiences. To view these vistas in summer can be breathtaking in its remote splendor. But add to this the unique power of winter to daily transform the landscape, and you will understand some of the majestical lure of the winter backcountry experience. The remote grandeur of this domain creates a special beauty and a landscape that is a perfect match for the mobility of the cross-country skier. The cross-country skier is in his element, free to marvel at the awesome grandeur of the winter world. But it is not exclusively the beauty that attracts these skiers to the mountains. It is also the challenge. The challenge of skiing terrain that was, until recently, considered the domain of the alpine skier. But the alpine skier, burdened with the weight and rigidity of his much heavier equipment, is unable to match the grace and ease with which the Nordic skier glides through the winter landscape. On all but the steepest and iciest of descents, the proficient three-pinner is the picture of artistry in motion. In fact, technique and the technological improvements to boots and skis in recent years have allowed the adventuresome to take on the extremely steep on skinny skis. The Maroon Bells are surely some of the most photographed and least skied mountains in the world, but the challenge was there. Challenge inevitably leads to competition. The telemark turn had almost faded into history along with the 12-foot wooden skis with which it was born. But the graceful turn was rediscovered, and freeheel skiers have been captivated by its beauty and challenge. The camaraderie of a new sport is evident, but the goal is the same: to ski the gate smoother and faster than your opponent. For the spectator, it is an exciting visual treat. Race day is not the only time for the skinny skiers to shine at the lift-serve ski areas. Mogul skiing is fun for the experienced telemarker. Ski areas which until recently had banned cross-country skiers are now offering instruction in the fine art of linking telemark turns. The lift-served area is an excellent place to practice, to improve your technique for the changeable conditions that you inevitably encounter in the backcountry. Changeable conditions are only one of the challenges to be prepared for when skiing off the beaten track. Backcountry skiing demands preparedness. In most areas, excellent weekend courses will prepare the skier for much of what may be encountered in the backcountry. To fully experience all that the backcountry can offer, knowledge is the key ingredient, especially knowledge of your route and the expected snow and weather conditions. For the first-time traveler to the backcountry, a good measure of common sense as well as experienced companions are probably the best recommendations. The backcountry is not to be feared, but it must be respected. Challenge and enjoyment can be found at any level of ability. The sport is not the province of only the super athlete. The winter landscape is open to all. Contributing greatly to a family's enjoyment of Nordic skiing are the refinements in outdoor winter clothing. No longer is bulk necessary to ensure warmth. Today's clothing provides warmth plus mobility, the prime prerequisites in the enjoyment of the winter experience. Recent advances in clothing and camping equipment have also made the overnight trip into the backcountry a much more pleasant experience. A light pack is often the difference between drudgery and exhilaration. An overnight in a cabin tucked high in the mountains may present the opportunity to ski a magical day. Backcountry skiing brings friends, mountains, and fun together to make memories for a lifetime. To many, springtime signals the end of skiing. But for the knowledgeable, it is the beginning of a tremendous season. Corn snow. It lets your skis perform magic. But just as magically, that spring sun can warm corn snow into something that performs another brand of magic. The endless variety of winter can magically transform yesterday's mush into today's powder. The snowy backcountry seems infinite to the skier dwarfed by so much winter, where only yesterday he had basked in the warm sunshine of spring. Endless winter, eternal spring. Demanded of the skier in the backcountry is a strong measure of self-reliance. But in return, the backcountry skier is given limitless opportunity. Opportunity to be awed, to be challenged. The opportunity to witness the ever-changing magnificence of the winter landscape.